Welcome to the podcast INQUA India 2027, Season 3.
Hi, this is Veraa once again. So I'm back with you, and this time I'm going to talk about the Indian coastline and mangroves. You are listening to INQUA India 2027 podcast. It's going to be a very, very big event, and I'm hoping that all of you are going to come over here and feel really, really cherished. So let's come back to the Indian coastline and mangroves. We all know that the Indian coastline is a diverse and vibrant ecosystem that stretches over 7,500 kilometers, touching the Arabian Sea to the west, Bay of Bengal to the east, and the Indian Ocean to the south. It is blessed with diverse landscapes, including sandy beaches, rocky shores, and estuaries. One of the most crucial components of this coastal landscape is the presence of mangroves, which play a vital role in supporting biodiversity, protecting shorelines, and mitigating climate change impacts. This coastline holds immense cultural significance, with coastal communities practicing traditional fishing methods and relying on the sea for their livelihood. Coastal regions are also home to vibrant festivals, unique cuisine, and ancient maritime trade routes. Do you know why mangroves are important? Well, I'm going to tell you about it. Mangroves play a crucial role in coastal ecosystems by preventing erosion, providing nursery grounds for marine life, and acting as a buffer against storms and tsunamis. They also contribute to carbon sequestration and help maintain water quality. Mangrove species have evolved remarkable adaptations to thrive in saline environments such as salt-excreting leaves and aerial roots for oxygen uptake. These adaptations enable them to withstand challenging conditions and support a diverse array of flora and fauna. The Indian coastline is a biodiversity hotspot teeming with a wide variety of marine species, including dolphins, sea turtles, and coral reefs. On land, coastal forests harbor unique plant species and provide habitats for birds and mammals. Several species along the Indian coastline, such as olive ridley sea turtle and dugong, are classified as endangered or vulnerable. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these species and their habitats, including the establishment of marine protected areas. But there are several threats to mangrove ecosystems in India. Mangrove ecosystems in India face threats from human activities like urban development, aquaculture, and overexploitation. Clearing mangroves for infrastructure projects and pollution from industries pose significant challenges to their survival. Natural threats such as cyclones and sea level rise, exacerbated by climate change, pose a serious risk to mangrove ecosystems. Rising temperatures and changing rainfall patterns can disrupt mangrove habitats and impact the communities that depend on them. When it comes to protecting the Indian coastline and mangroves, the government has put in place various policies and designated protected areas. These efforts aim to safeguard the rich biodiversity and ecological significance of these coastal regions. In addition to government initiatives, community-based conservation projects play a vital role in preserving the Indian coastline and mangroves. By involving local communities in conservation efforts, these projects foster a sense of ownership and responsibility towards protecting these invaluable natural resources. Mangroves are not just lush green coastal wonders, they are also superheroes in the fight against climate change. These ecosystems sequester carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, helping mitigate the impacts of global warming. Additionally, mangroves act as natural barriers, protecting coastlines from erosion and storm surges. As climate change continues to pose challenges to coastal areas, the role of mangroves in enhancing climate resilience becomes even more crucial. Implementing adaptation strategies that prioritize the conservation and restoration of mangrove habitats can help coastal communities adapt to changing environmental conditions. Achieving sustainable development along the Indian coastline requires striking a delicate balance between economic growth and environmental protection. By adopting sustainable practices such as mangrove conservation, sustainable fishing, and coastal zone management, stakeholders can ensure long-term prosperity while safeguarding natural resources. One way to promote sustainable development along the Indian coastline is through ecotourism and responsible coastal management. By encouraging tourism activities that respect the environment and local communities, stakeholders can generate income while preserving the natural beauty and ecological integrity of coastal areas. As we reflect on the intricate relationship between the Indian coastline and its mangroves, it becomes clear that the preservation of these ecosystems is not just a matter of environmental concern but also a necessity for the well-being of coastal communities and the sustainability of our planet. By understanding the importance of mangroves, addressing the threats they face, and actively participating in conservation initiatives, we can ensure a brighter future for these critical coastal habitats and the myriad species that depend on them for survival. So this was all about the coastline this time. But next time, I, Veera, will be meeting you with Lucknowi cuisine and mouth-watering dishes. So when you come to Lucknow for INQUA India 2027, don't forget to taste them all. Till we meet again, eat healthy and be happy.